Okay, let's start the video. And last night, Mega Man and Powerball didn't do good that good because why? Because nobody won. Like once again, the starting jackpot is 20 million, and yet they still want the whole jackpot to increase sales. And before we get started, you can email me for any illustration by parts 1 to 18 at hyper_links@yahoo.com. For any game prediction or requests, you can donate by emailing me. Please do donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. And remember, I'll be putting a new system in play. It's called the Pentagon pair system. So by forming pairs into trios or quadruplets using this Pentagon pair system, it might be effective in picking the right combinations. And you only work around with certain numbers using the Pentagon pair system. You don't use all numbers. That's what's so good about that Pentagon pair system. It revolves around certain numbers. By using less than 20 numbers and having less than 20 numbers, you will increase your chance of hitting that first prize or second prize. But once again, you can email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or request. And here's the invisible number chart by game: Mega Man, Powerball, Euro Million, Euro Jackpot, and top 25 to 50 invisible numbers. And also follow my pick 4 using the Quadruplets toaster corner system. And so far, week 2 states have been doing good on week 2's pick 4. And I'll update you on the pick 4 on week 3 after this week ends. Now let's get back to the corner system for Mega Man. Now, since week 2 ends, we'll be going to week number 3. So this is week 2. Now let's set up the Dster for week 3. Using the corner system. Now, if you look at a winning combination using Dster number 1 for last night's draw, let's look at the winning combination. 8, 13, 35, 46, 68, and 18 were the winning combination. If I got, unless I wrote it wrong, these are the winning combination. And as you can see, 4 even, 2 odds, 3 low, 2 high numbers. So it's all spread, and it's the 3rd week. So the number all spread, as you can see, number so spread that there's no advantage using the odd, even, high, low matrix. Now, but before we get started on that game, now let's look at the breakdown of last night's game. Now, if you look at the breakdown of last night's game, sorry about that, 16, not 18. I keep forgetting it. So, you look at the breakdown of last night's game. We're gonna show you the breakdown of last night's game. Copy the wrong thing down. Let's recopy it again. There we go. Using these, using the breakdown. Let's start with 8 first. If you look at 8, for those of you who had number 8 as the first ball, for last night, that was the first invincible number. That was the first invincible number. Now, if you look at 13 from last night, straw, it was neutral. Now, going into 35, it's also neutral. So, there we go. We have 3 neutral numbers, and 46 again. Okay, 8 is first invincible, 13 neutral, 35 neutral, 46 fourth invincible. So again, the fourth invincible, I'm going to abbreviate it. And then the 68 again, 68, as you can see, fifth invincible. And then the 16 again, 16 will be neutral. So as you can see, it was 50% neutral, 50% invincible numbers. Not only were the breakdown good for the invincible numbers, because why? First invincible, 8 is the first ball. 46, fourth invincible, fourth ball. 68, fifth invincible, fifth ball. So again, Mega Man hit fifth invincible. They keep hitting fifth invincible for the past week. Fifth invincible has been hot for Mega Man. By knowing the first invincible and the fourth invincible, you know these two middle numbers are in between 8 and 46. Knowing 8 and 46, you know the number are higher than 8 and higher than 46. That means the second ball could be drawn from the first invincible if there's any first invincible higher than 8 on the first invincible list. Now, 13 could have been drawn from the second invincible list or the third invincible list because they're in between 8 and 46, right? That's a common sense. Now, if you know the first and the fourth ball, there you have picked the 13 and 35. Now, by knowing the fourth ball as the fourth invincible, you know that the fifth ball could be in the fourth invincible, or it could be in the fifth invincible, or it could be neutral. But it was neutral because common sense, past week, the fifth invincible was hot, so that almost guaranteed that the number would be drawn from the fifth invincible. And there we have it. Mega Man didn't give up on the fifth invincible. Now, and this got drawn, so I'm gonna highlight it. It's hot. It might get drawn on tomorrow's draw, fifth invincible. So those you have the list, I would advise you to continue on the fifth invincible number. Now, and the Mega Man, and we'll be using the Pentagon pair system. So I'm gonna write down Pentagon pair system. Now, if the invisible number system is effective, we'll be incorporating the Pentagon pair system into the invisible number system. See how good it does. Now, you can email me for that. So, email me. Now, on the Mega Man, we're going to use Dster by Dster. Now, if you look at Dster number 1, for the Mega Man, for the Mega Man, let's look at Dster number 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 4. Now on these number 2, we have 3, 6, 2, 2, 3, 2. On these number set 3, 6, 5, 2, 0, 1, 7, 6. And on the last set, again, I'm going to use these for Friday's draw. 1, 7, 3, 6, 3, 1, 6, 8. Now again, the axis is right over here. I could have shift the axis right over here. Oh, so I'm not shifting the box. I'm trying to shift the axis, but it's moving the box somehow, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm not gonna do it. There we go. Shift it there. It used to be like this. The axis used to be over there. That creates a game changer between quadrants. Now, by putting an axis right over here, 4x4, the game changes. And the red number, as you can see, will shift to the left most of the time. Instead of being right, you shift to the left. And 08, I'm not going to move the y-axis up. I'm not going to do that. 08, 13, 13. So again, 13, 08, it could be in the blue box. Using breakdown, it could be in the blue box. 08, 13, 35, 35 on the bottom quadrant, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, 46, 46, not there, and again, 46 could be here, so again, 46, it could be here, 68, 68 on the bottom, and 16, it could be on the bottom or on top. Like I said, it's in 3 different quadrants. Like I said, I want to get the number in one section. I'm going to use quadrant 4 because you want to use a digit more than once. You want to use a digit more than once. The key is to use the digit more than once, not to spread out the digits. So 16 was right there. 16 was kind of obvious. Why? 16-1, 16-2, 16-3, 16-4, 16-5. 16 appears 5 times. That's how good it is. It's one of the top highest frequency in the Dster. So without using the blue box, you only hit 3 numbers. Using the blue box, you hit 5 numbers. Remember, you try not to use these 3 blue boxes. Use 1 of each. If you use these 3 blue boxes, you're abusing the system. You don't want to abuse the system. You're going to make it too much. You will have to add more numbers. You don't want to add more numbers in these. You want to have less number in the Dster to choose from. Now, so we're going to go to Dster number 2. Dster number 2 will be effective as Dster number 1. Now, remember, a Dster didn't do good that day without using the blue box. Doesn't mean it won't do good on tomorrow's draw. Now, Dster number 2 will be 2, 0, 2, 3, 5. And breaking point is 3, 6, 6, 2, 6, 7, 2, 6, 7. And then next number is 6629, 6, 6, 2, 9, 4, 5, 0. 4, 5, 0. And then the last set of number 119, 119, 9, 9, 3053. Now, if you look at these two Dster, you can see the difference and similarities. The similarity is start with 2 on the first set of numbers instead of in the 100,000. So from the instead of going in the 10,000s, it went from 20,000. So as the date goes higher, the set goes higher. Now 8, again 8. You can see 8 is not in the Dster. You might want to use this for 8 if you use Dster number 2. Thirteen not in the Dster. So what do you want to do? You might want to put the 8 over here and then put the 13 on the bottom. 8, 13. Now 35, again, number are close to the blocks. 35 on the bottom, quadrant 4. 46, again, quadrant 4 and 3. 68, not there. Might be on the top. And again, using blue box, 68. 16 in the bottom. Now, once again, I cannot use a hot coordinate on this Dster. So there we go. There's a few times when one coordinate is not used more than once. Again, now, again, if you develop the Dster and the blue box correctly, you see it? 68 might be over there. So sorry about that. My phone fell. My phone fell by accident, on purpose, by accident. And once again, the blue box has to be used correctly. And if you use correctly, you'll see the winning combination being drawn. Now, let's try that again with Dster number 3. I'm going to review the other Dster. And so far now, Dster did good for Mega Man, but it doesn't mean it's not going to do good without using the blue box. And we're going to shift to Dster number 5. I'm going to skip Dster 3 and 4. I'm going to review Dster number 5s. So it's going to be 1, 2, and 5. So Dster number 1 is a name. It's just a name for each Dster. Dster number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is just a name. The exact Dster will be Dster this, Dster, it will be Dster this, or Dster this point this. Some Dster will have decimals, some Dster won't have decimals. So just give a name, naming them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 0, 5, 7, 1, 3, 7, 8, 5, 3, 7, 8, 5, 1, 0. 1, 0. And then we have this 6964, 6964, 585, 585. And then the next one is 1281, 1281. 1, 4, 8, 3, 7, 3. 4, 8, 3, 7, 3. Again, Dster number 5 is proven to be effective than most of the Dster for last draw. So let's see where the numbers are. 8, quadrant 1. Just ignore the blue box. 13. 13 is not there. It might be in the blue box, but 13, as I said, could have been here. Let's erase the blue box. 13 could have been there. Now 35, they have no choice for 35 other than using the bottom. So 35 is here, and again, since 35 is on the bottom, it could be bottom over here or over here to the blue, next to the blue box for 35. And since it's there, I'm gonna move the 8 over here. Why? Even though I don't like to choose in between quadrant, I want to shift the coordinates into one section. That's your goal, is shift the coordinates in one section so it's not all spread. 46. 46 are all also in the Dster on the bottom. So right now it's still all spread, but at least quadrant 1 is not used. 68. 68 is on the bottom. See, you see it? One coordinate is already used twice. And then of quadrant 3. And now we have 16 on the bottom. So again, 16 is it's also on quadrant 3. So we have 3 coordinates. One coordinate used 3 times. D3. Now if the 13 was on the bottom, right over here, if you have the 13 on the bottom, you will only have, but the 13 for last night's Dster 5 was on the top, not on the bottom. So imagine the 13 was on the bottom, you would have almost all number on the bottom quadrant. You would ignore the top 2 quadrants. That's how amazing it is. Now I'm gonna try to do something special. Quadrant can be broken up into parts also. Remember, you have cities broken up to neighborhoods, and neighborhoods broken further down. So that's what you can do. You have the whole Dster broken down to quadrants. Quadrant can be still broken down to other sections, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going that far. The quadrant can be broken down also. So once again, I'm not gonna go these 3 and these 4. For those of you that have these 3, 4, and these X, you know which one, you know how good they did. And I'll try to post a PowerPoint, same thing. Also, be sure to watch that. But before we get leave, you can subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. And you can donate by emailing me at hyper_links@yahoo.com. So please do follow the Invincible number chart and review how good the Invincible number chart did for Powerball.